So my upcoming videos, I'm basically, gosh, so for probably 12 years now, I've been in the commercial real estate financing business as the kind of the forefront with platforms, with different marketing platforms. And basically, the marketing platforms are different email addresses, different accounts like Craigslist, different LinkedIn accounts, different um, 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 Facebook, Instagram, and then I have been able to do what is called a one-on-one email database list that catch over 12 years. And that has been, and really the LinkedIn, when I post some of the, I can listen, when people know that you can actually get money and you actually can get financing and you can get deals done, it really doesn't matter what you do in digital marketing, because and it does whatever content you put out. I mean, whatever content you put out, you just kind of be yourself, and you just send it. Just put. I mean, I do some. There's some different there's different softwares out there where I'm doing, face overs that making me look like I'm a muscle man, and I'm connecting to people that are posting the video on Instagram and getting people to see that they reviewed it and then connecting to the people that reviewed the video. I just got a $12 million loan for that. That didn't even cost me, but what was it was like 20 something dollars for the software, and I'll probably make $80,000 on that deal by just someone doing my face on me with a bot. So that's, and then calling, and then and then actually when I do get on the phone with somebody, the education that I have in finance, is golden, because I can do within 15 minutes. I can kind of tell where a package needs to go and how it needs to be, how it needs to be structured, and kind of you kind of get through the BS of it and kind of get right down to the nitty gritty, on a high level. And, this is what this is what where it's going to be, it's going to be, 7%, 7 to 9%, 1 to 3 points. And let me tell you why. And, let me tell you, the questions I'll ask, or be like, is it shovel ready? Yeah, they say it's shovel ready. Well, how many weeks out, months out for permits? Are the architectural plans stamped and approved? If that's not approved, then, you don't, it could be months. It could be a year, then you go in, to, different kinds of, someone that wants LP equity on multifamily from 2 million to 30 million. You got to be nice. Some people, how much hard have you gone on the property? We went 25,000. They're probably a syndicator, or they're a management company. There's so many different ways, or why do you need hard money? Why do you need to refinance a 5% mortgage into a 9% or a 9% hard money loan? What's why can't you walk into a bank? So these are some of the questions that I ask. And this gives me where to place the deal. And really, I'm looking to hire people that like if you are in, college and just getting out of, and you could type 35 to 45 words a minute, and you want a career in finance, or a a stepping stone of using my credibility and getting deals and probably getting, 30%, 25 to 30% referral off processing one of the deals that I have. And then after you get the knowledge enough, you can go to you can bring your own, your own stuff and go into, go off into a bank, or, open up your own wealth fund, or, kind of the thing there. I really don't really do the processing part. I can't stand it. It's not my thing. I pretty much do videos and do, because of the knowledge that I have, and do these marketing packages and send it out and get, meet people. I just bought a $2 million home. So it's like, I got to make money too, So it's like, I don't really want to process these deals. I can't type 35 words a minute, 40 words a minute. And basically I just, get somebody to process for me, they just pretty much, hey, yeah, I'm working for an investor, I'm an underwriter, and we process the deal, and, it goes into the, the investor's box on a typed up executive summary bullet form right from the beginning. And, if they engage, go through the closing, man, that's it. So I like getting these organic leads. So, I'm 52 years old, got a lot of knowledge in this business, and looking for people that, want to get into the commercial real estate finance business. I provide all the leads. You pretty much just process, and you have, and then, and then after a while, after you get a couple under your belt, and you want to go off on your own and do your own thing, and, more power to you, man. So, that's been, one of the things that I've been trying to focus on, build a sales team, in this business, because I just started off into the Instagram. Since we got like 25,000 contacts on LinkedIn, you can post videos on live stream, and it goes out organically to like get seen in front of like thousands and thousands of people instantly. So, that generates that generates the people to review my video. I know who reviews my video. I do, I understand, I know who they are. And then it's my job to, to give them a call on the phone. Usually people just want to, view, but they have a good story that I want to get involved with. I just cold call them, hey dude, what's up, man? You reviewed my post, my video on LinkedIn. Hey, this is what we do. You want a 5-minute call on this? Yeah. We're interested in this, this and this and that. Okay, well, let me tell you about it. Then we go through the process, and sometimes we have a good call. We send over an email, a contact list, and then usually I'm just say, look it, one of you guys that are interested in, getting a career into this business, that know how to type, that's very organized, the spreadsheets and all that. Listen, call them on the phone. Listen, I work for one of the investors. Can you just give me the brief 50-foot overview of the deal and write down an executive summary? They're going to tell you everything about it, the deal, and you just write it organized, send it into our investor, close it, learn how to do it. And, after a couple of those deals that you've done, and, after you got a couple deals closed, you take the pictures, you put them on your website, they show the transactions, the closings, you're off into your own business, man. I mean, that's, so I want to steer into more of that, because the digital marketing is, it's getting pretty good, man. Instagram, I think I'm going to be able to do really good at Instagram by just people reviewing the funny videos. You could, and TikTok, man. You can make these videos off of TikTok, and, if I can get 75 people just to review my video, just to review it, I might copy and paste their information and reach out and say, hey, hi, you watched my video, you know, get them into it like a conversation. And then after that, send over the contact information and keep on. And like I've been doing that for months now. I mean, months and months and months. Just kind of doing a video and people, you know, just say, you know, look at, hey, how you doing? You know, hi, my name's Rodney. You know, we're for a private equity firm. You know, we do 2 million to 60 million on equity, on either debt or equity, ground up, you know, construction, cash outs, refis, land loans. Here's the website. You want to go over the website where we have some of the closings. Let me give you exactly what we offer, and you know, let's see. You know, usually don't write. I could write stuff down. I don't do it. I don't want to do it because I just want to focus on the marketing because I'm good at what I do in this, and because I have it. And then basically just kind of have a conversation and. You know, anybody that talks to an investor on my side or talks to one of the investors on my side need to have a clear understanding of what the operation is and what the deal is and how it is. And as soon as you write it down and do an executive summary and prepare it, send it over to our committee. You know, after the fourth, fifth deal, you're going to have a lot of confidence in the thing there. You might just quit and just go off into your own, your own deal. So, you know, I'm willing to give off like, 25, 30% of what I make off of a deal. This is for, people that can type fast, really fast, because basically it's this. Hello, hi, my name is Thing. I'm calling in behalf of Rodney Mcilroy, for our committee team. We want to do an executive summary of this package. We haven't got anything. You might have something, whatever. We don't have anything. Can you just give me the 50-foot over the deal? If they have time, they're going to give you a wrap. Then you just type it out, and then when they hear you typing it out, you're writing it out. Then they're like in over their head, going, "Okay, this guy." They're going to organize it. They're going to thing, and then you can ask a couple questions, bottom summary, few things, format, fly it over into the senior underwriters, and they give you a call back hit within minutes when it's organized. Right. Some investors and some, people usually send over stuff very, very organized. But I'm more on a conversation of a kind of grassroots relationship. Like, for instance, an example, when someone watches one of my videos, like I said, I can do any comment, dude. I can show my stomach that I'm fat. I can show that I'm damn, I can do anything. I mean, because I have credibility of knowing that I can get the money and I've got these deals done. I mean, I have years of a database that I can send this stuff out in it. And really, I'm good at what I do, so, but it's getting very, very, very competitive in this business. It is almost getting where it's so competitive in this business that if you can't move within instant seconds of this deal, of actually processing this deal, you're more than likely not going to get it because there's listen, when I hang up a phone on a deal, there's probably 10 people that already know about that deal already, that already know about the actual, the actual, trying to send in, there's probably offers on the person's table on this. It's just the laws of attraction that I put out for myself to get these people to engage into my videos because people are constantly, listen, we are capitalist by mind. We're always going to be trying to find and want to find these actual, find the money. Especially on this link. LinkedIn is getting now where it's kind of like almost, getting to a point where it's a dating website now. So you've got to be like, it's there. You could put anything on LinkedIn because they're charging $49.99 a month for the business, for the thing, So that's a job in itself for myself, just to kind of do these videos. and, get these people just to review my profile. And then after they review my profile, I give them a call, and, I kind of wrap out a program, man. And, but, I mean, if it makes sense, you can tell you got some kind of rapport going with somebody, and somebody, wants to work with you. So, I mean, I do deal size from 2 million to 60 million. That's pretty much our sweet spot. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm getting into these programs now where I'm actually working for wealth management companies on note financing, where I'm actually selling money to investors that are lenders at like 6.5. And I'm building a database on that. Now you get a lot of, I'm getting into the doors of lenders that are investors that are lenders on that, because wealth management companies, they're getting to the point where the marketing is not the next level is rather just have them do the marketing, and just sell the money to them and bring the money into these deals. So I've been getting into that business as well. Not just so much the hard money, is actually selling money to lenders at like 6.5 and making, 0.75 basis points, maybe a little bit less, but actually coming 50 on a deal. So a lender would have to come up with their money they would service. And believe it or not, lenders have that, attitude where, they want to be in control of these deals, and that's fine. I mean, that's totally understandable. I mean, they're proud of what they do. When you get a deal, for, $10 million and you originate it, you want to be able to maximize on that money on that deal as much as you can. And wealth management and hedge funds are really starting to understand that, because the marketing is so saturated in this business. It is just saturated. You can build a website. There's so many people out there that are building websites and doing Google AdWords on this stuff, and you're guaranteeing getting hits. I mean, you can run a $20,000 a month campaign and get thousands, but my stuff I get organically. And I get it where it's kind of a different approach. I don't really spend my money on Google AdWords. I just do kooky videos, just live stream anything, just, whatever it takes, whatever comes off my head to get someone to advance and thing there. And hey, listen, they might never want to talk to me, and then all of a sudden they get a phone call and it's got my voice, my caller ID, and they pick up. And it's like, hey man, I seen you watch my video, you do this, blah, 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 let me hear me out in 5 minutes. I wrap something up, and you know what? We do got something, going on. All right, well, tell me about it a little bit. Go through the conversation, go through all the rap, what I'm saying? Hey, let's get your email address, and boom, hey, and then usually I send over somebody that's organized, because it's the next tier, that's someone that's organized, very well spoken, very well sophisticated, organized, focused in their heads. You know what I'm saying? Those are very important people in this industry, okay? That are I'm not that, okay? And I know that, and I use my skills of what I focus on what I'm good at. And it's just, BSing, trying to do videos to get being the deal. You know what I'm saying? I can get some of these deals you can't get done, but it's a numbers game. And it's getting extremely competitive. I mean, extremely competitive when it's coming into digital marketing. I mean, you're thinking about, doing, $2 million to $60 million deals. And when you get, $40,000 to $80,000 commission on that, that's a good little chunk, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a good, and you got to break that up, and you walk away with about, $40,000 to $50,000, and you do, 7 of those a year. That's nice. Okay. And then, if you can do, and then if you can do, if you can handle a massive lead base, and you have very fast writers, bro, it's a numbers game. This whole business is a numbers game, and I understand that. There's a lot of debt out there that needs to be refinanced. That's that I'm going to be starting a program on a quarter of a point agency referral debt financing, 2 million to 50 million on apartment deals that you can get 2.5%, agency financing. There is a bunch of those deals out there right now because there's balance sheet financing on apartment deals that are 4.25 right now. I'm getting at deals in the Sunbelt area. So I do LP. And there's a lot of people out there trying to find LP capital that haven't even seen me yet, okay? That don't even know who I'm at. There's thousands and thousands of people that are all across the country that don't even know me yet. But there's thousands out there in the market that do know me. And then there's retargeting. So I'm just getting to the next tier of, my business, my life, and how this thing's, to process. So if you're interested in processing and you want a career in this business and you want to be able to get access, hit me up.